Hello, beautiful souls. How are you? I hope all is well. Ways you can improve the quality of your life. Must watch. You must watch this now to improve the quality of your life today. First, let's talk about where you're giving your power. So, tip number 1. Where are you giving away your power? Okay? Are you focusing too much on things that don't matter and that are not helping you grow? Maybe celebrities, maybe you're spending your time with your friends gossiping about everybody else. Maybe you're comparing yourself to others. Those are all ways that you will sabotage your energy, and that will not help you get to where you should and maybe where you want to be. So the sooner you stop gossiping and just wasting your energy talking about others is the moment that you'll start living your best life. So stop giving away your power to other people, okay? And like I said, celebrities, it's nice looking up to them because, they might have all the material needs or all the material stuff that you may want. But in reality, you don't know these people and they really don't care about you. So, looking up to celebrities is, in my opinion, my opinion might not matter to you, but I feel like it's a waste of time. And one way that I have grown and improved the quality of my life is by I just stopped following celebrities, I stopped looking up to them, I stopped comparing myself to them, and others in general, even just people that I know. Because honestly, when you compare yourself to others, that is like the biggest sabotager, of your whole life. I don't feel like I'm exaggerating, because I feel like when you compare yourself to other people, you're like, you want to be like them instead of admiring who you are. So that is a complete no-no. I feel like if you want to improve the quality of your life. All right, let's talk about tip number 2. Invest in yourself. Okay. Ways to improve the quality of your life today is by investing in yourself. What does that mean? That means look up your birth chart. Okay? I know it sounds weird, but when you get to know yourself based on astrology and your birth date and all the planets that aligned, by now you already know astrology has a lot to do in our lives. If the moon can impact our life and the tides, it can be such a big influence on Earth. What makes you think that it won't be an influence, that astrology or planets don't have a influence on you? I feel like they do, and I feel like it's been proven almost. Astrology itself is there to help you out. So looking at your birth chart is a great way to improve your quality of life, because it gets to know your ins and outs, basically your negatives and positives, and the way the signs and the planets were when you were born, because you being born was not a coincidence at all. You're here, and I feel like everybody's here, and everybody has their own purpose, and everybody has their own path that they should find and should follow, because we were all born here to do something great, I feel like. So tip number 2 is invest in yourself. Okay, improving the quality of your life includes getting to know yourself in and out. Okay, getting to know every single detail about yourself, as far as anything that triggers you and why it triggers you, and getting to the root cause of why it's triggering you. As far as let's say you're doing something and it brings up a negative emotion. Why is it bringing up that negative emotion? When you get down to the root of things, you're able to heal what is really actually triggering you. So you may think, something is triggering you, but it's really actually coming from something way different. So once you learn how to heal all that, it definitely helps improve the quality of your life, because you're getting to know yourself on a deeper level. So when you do that, you're able to be the alchemist of your life, and you're able to control your emotions better. You're able to not let others influence you as much. You're able to just be the master of your life, which is amazing. I feel like that's an amazing quality to have, and it's something that we can all learn, I feel like, but it does require a lot of work. So if you're not willing to put in the work to improve the quality of your life and get to know yourself better, then I feel like you won't make room to grow. So in order to grow, you have to let go of all the negative, and you have to get to know yourself and get to love yourself, even if you have those bad qualities. Because once you realize you have those bad qualities, and you do have, okay, maybe you do have a anger management you need to control. I mean, you have anger that you need to control, but once you learn to acknowledge that you do, you can make room for the growth, which is amazing. So that was tip number 2. So let's move on to tip number 3. I have everything written down, so I'm just like going through my notes. But tip number 3 is going to be listen to your intuition. And I think this is probably one of the most important ones, because when you learn to listen to yourself, you learn to trust yourself. When you learn to trust yourself, you learn how to be in control of your life. You don't have, your best friend, or even your mom or your dad or your sister, or I don't know, celebrities, the media. You don't have anybody controlling you. Only you, because you're listening to your voice, that inner voice that's super quiet and super low, that we all used to hear really loud and clear as kids before we started listening more to our head than our intuition. So once we learn how to find that inner voice and hear it loud and clear like we used to as when we were kids, we're able to take back our power. We're able to be in control of our lives. We're able to just trust ourselves, which is such a beautiful thing, because when we learn how to trust ourselves, there's just no one can tell you anything. You know what you need to know, and you know what is best for you. So learning to trust yourself is probably one of the greatest things you can do, and it's one of the best investments that you can do. So putting in the inner work to become your greatest version. So you may have the perfect body, you may have the perfect smile, you may have the perfect hair, but if you don't have all the inner qualities, what is that? How is that any good for anybody? It's not going to serve you any good. It's not going to serve your family or your friends any good, because at the end of the day, you don't care really about who you are, except your superficial, your physical, which it's not all about physical. I feel like you got to put in your inner work to become your greatest version. So that was my tip number 3. Let's keep moving on. It's like super early in the morning. I think I forgot to drink water. So my voice is a little raspy. Anyways, I'm not sure why that will improve the quality of your life, but maybe drinking water. Okay, that's a good tip, I think. Drinking water as soon as you wake up in the mornings with lemon or apple cider vinegar would be so helpful, because it speeds up your metabolism and it helps clear up your skin and it removes toxins from your body. So that's actually a good one, and I just came up with that off the top of my head, which is wonderful. All right, let's keep moving. Ways to improve the quality of your life, guys. Okay, tip number 4. Okay. Vibe by yourself, okay? Hang out by yourself. Like, I feel like most of us rely on other people to entertain us so much that we forget how to be by ourselves. And all these tips are actually, I feel like they're all connected, because at the end of the day, if you look and write down all my tips, they they're all connected. Because if you vibe by yourself, you're able to listen to your intuition. If you listen to your intuition, you're able to trust yourself and believe in yourself and be yourself. And if you're being yourself, you stop caring about what others think about you. So they all tie in together, but they're all separate inner works that we have to work on. So vibing by yourself, okay, hanging out by yourself, okay, getting to know yourself. This happened to me, you guys, involuntarily, okay? Early on, involuntary situations happened to me that made me be by myself, made me feel lonely, and I fell into depression, and it was bad. But at the end of the day, now I see it as a blessing, because I got to know myself on a way deeper level by being by myself. So if we allow ourselves to hang out by ourselves as much as we can without other people being there, it gives us time to know ourselves. So I feel like a lot of times, society puts on you that, you have to have a lot of friends, you have to have a big social following to be acceptable, kind of thing. So all of us are chasing all that. But in reality, I feel like all that doesn't matter if you don't know yourself, and you can't be alone by yourself. Because when you start being alone by yourself, then that's when you start growing. In reality, it's when you start growing. So it's definitely important that you hang out by yourself and you learn to be alone. Okay? Another wonderful tip, a way that you can improve the quality of your life. This is probably one of my favorite ones, because I feel like along my journey, now this is my experience and I'm just sharing my experience with you. Many of you may not know about these, but they've become a lot more popular in the past few years. But that is using and investing some money in crystals, which are probably one of the best. Hey guys, I'm so sorry, but my camera stopped recording in the middle of my video, and my video was originally maybe like 30 minutes long, which was kind of too long anyways. I did say everything I had to say. As far as the whole crystals, that was like the last part that I was gonna mention. So those are the best tips for improving your quality of life. I am so sorry once again that my camera stopped recording. I'm still new at this, so I'm still trying to get a hang of it. Let me know if you like this video, and please subscribe if you guys want more. I appreciate all your love, and I send you all the most best love, and enjoy your day. Bye!